Hi, this is Heather with Keep It Simple Social Media. And in this video, which is part of a 3-video series on creating content on your Facebook business page, I am going to show you how you add a simple link from your website to Facebook as a piece of content. So here we are on our Facebook business page, and we can do it one of two ways. We can go into automatically create a post on Facebook, or we can go into create a post in the Creator Studio, which I'm going to use as it's something that I want everyone to start getting used to. But before I go ahead to get ready to create the content, I want to make sure that I've prepared myself ahead of time. Now, for some of you, you're going to be able to take preparing content right to the top level, and others are just going to copy the link and drop it on to their content. But I'm going to go through the process that I actually use on social media. So the first thing that I do is I'm going to open up, let's just say this is my website. I open up my website, I go to my featured listings, and I'm looking for the listing that I want to market. So lot 32 View Ridge. So now it is open on my website. You see the URL pertains to the listing in particular that I'm talking about. I am then going to left click and right click and copy this URL. And this is the step that you don't have to do, but I do, is I go over to Bitly and I actually create a bit link for that particular address. As you see, lot 32, I created this bit link back in September, and I can tell the seller that in the last 4 months we've had almost 2,500 people click on the link and go to the website to get more information about their property. And I can break it down on Bitly by actually showing every single day, and especially the last month, which might be important to your seller. And then what I do is I simply click on where it says copy, and watch what happens when I click copy. Yes, very lightly you see the address. So I copied that URL, and now I go back to Facebook. It is here that I'm going to click Create Post in Creator Studio. And it opens right up for me to create the post. And really all I want to do is, you see where it says link preview? I'm just going to simply drop that link right in the description box. And then I'm just going to give it a second, and it will start to load, and I can say now the link preview turned on automatically. So you see it pulls the picture from the listing, it gives the address, but I just don't want to put it out like that because that's not really finishing your circles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the text that I want, and I've got it copied, and I'll just drop it in right now. So you have the text prepared and you drop it in, or you write it out. It's entirely up to you how you're going to do this. Then we go ahead and we make it so it's easy for the consumer to read, because if everyone's reading things from their smartphones, it's actually quite small. So you want to make it easy. You want to make sure you have a call to action in here. And remember, I've told you before, I like to use the little emoji. And there we go. I've got a couple of hashtags. And I can even now remove this link here, and I'll tell you why. Because I have the link right here as well, so it still stays. Couple of things I'm going to do before I finish is I am not going to add more photos, because if I add more photos, it will take it away from being a link click. So what does a link click mean? It means when it is published, the consumer can click on the photo or anywhere on this writing, and it will take them directly to the website. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see how I'm scrolling down. You see this bar here? It means that there's more room and more stuff below. And really what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag the location. And that's Mudge Island. And so now pretty much for this particular type of post, this is a link click post, it is done. If I want to do a couple of little things, I might add a few stars that can draw to the consumer's attention, the posting in their newsfeed a little bit easier. However, I cannot put this link click out on Instagram because Instagram does not load links the way that Facebook does. You can have a clickable link on Instagram in your stories, however, but for now, you cannot click links within the Instagram post itself. So now this is all ready to go, and I can either just quickly publish it, such as what I'll do, or what I could do is hit the little half diamond and I could schedule this post to go out in the future. But for the example today, let's just go ahead and publish this post. And it just takes a few seconds to load. And now I'm just going to go home on my business page. Okay, here we are, and look, there is the post that we just created. Now, what I was talking about is if the consumer takes this picture and clicks on it, it goes automatically to the website to where the listing is. If they click on the writing below, same thing, takes them right to where this listing is. And the reason that I use Bitly, as you can see, if I refresh, Bitly tracks the number of clicks, and we just clicked it twice, and now we have 2,501 clicks to that listing on my website. So that is how we create, in this case, a different type of content on our Facebook business page. This is Heather, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in our private students-only Facebook group at Keep It Simple Social Media. Remember, everyone, let's keep it simple.